Alright buddies, welcome back to...
Your streams are the only thing that keeps me going, and 28 FBM and 28 FBM. Because I know every day I come here, I will have laughs. As long as I am here. You got a sub from a guy in Texas, lol, and 28 love and 28 love.
Let's go, Jared, Louie, Rory, System, Jokers, Harry. Love you guys, man. She is my much love. Tom, thank you. Alerts will be popping up again in a little bit, okay, boys? If I miss any of you guys, I appreciate you. Or the audio for alerts will be popping up, okay? I appreciate you guys, and yeah, much love. Bundaroo, Tom, all of you guys, I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get this shit going. Oh man, what's up buddies? We are in the full swing of FIFA 21 content here, and the web app in the game isn't even out. So welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. EA released yesterday a pitch notes on how they're basically looking at fixing FIFA 21 based off of the beta info. Now, because we're doing videos, we did the day 1 and day 2 starter squads for like 5 or 10,000 coins video. That's doing really well. You guys seem to have enjoyed that. So I have planned for next video. This one is kind of unexpected because EA just released another pitch notes, and they tweeted that it has something to do with them showing us the schedule and plans for FIFA 21. So I thought this would probably be a good idea to post this as a video to YouTube, give you guys some deep dive information. And just as a real highlight on yesterday's pitch notes, I gotta be honest, man, I don't want to be toxic. I want to try and keep things positive going forward for FIFA 21, but it was just marketing garbage from EA. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it really was. It was them talking about saying, you know, that there was delay in coding of players receiving a pass and then moving or taking a shot, and then they've said they fixed it. So once again, what annoys me so much about when EA talk about stuff like that, saying, hey, there was an issue with passing, but we fixed it so that things are more accurate or less accurate. But that's all they do. We don't get like in numbers of, hey, here's a graph of it taking 1.2 seconds for a player to shoot the ball after you press shoot. We know that's an issue. Here's now a graph of or a representation of the players now taking 0.3 seconds to shoot after you press shoot. There's no cold hard evidence. So I didn't want to just post that video. We reviewed it yesterday on stream. You can check my past broadcasts. It's one of the links in the description down below if you want to. Twitch.tv/Nick28T. It was just basically me getting irritated, the entire pitch notes. I didn't want to post that. So we're going to try again today on these new pitch notes. I don't know if EA are baiting, saying there's a schedule for FIFA 21 within these pitch notes, but let's just get started and see what we got. And then for next video, so video tomorrow, you guys are essentially getting a double upload today. Tomorrow we're doing your week 1 FUT champion squads for 100K, which I think is going to be a very relevant epi to put up for you guys, because how many of us are going to be preparing for the first couple of weeks for that first weekend of Weekend League? So be prepared for that at the usual time, whatever it is, 3 p.m. UK tomorrow. Nevertheless, let's get into it. Hey, Ultimate Team fans, we hope this pitch notes finds you hell and wealthy. Hell and wealthy. Well and healthy. My name is Yashir. I'm the lead product manager on FIFA Ultimate Team. FUT 21 is almost upon us, and with that, we know there are many questions about what we have planned across the year. Let's dive right in and talk to some of the things that you can expect for early access and worldwide launch onwards as part of FIFA Ultimate Team. Early access. FUT 21 kicks off with early access for EA Play members starting October 1st. If you pre-ordered FUT Champs or Ultimate Edition, you get access October 6th. Worldwide launch October 9th, which is the same day as it is every year for our 6th annual charity stream for cancer research, boys. So I can't wait for that day. It's coming up quick. And also, just a friendly reminder for those of you guys on YouTube, because I don't feel like I really have advertised it on YouTube. If you want to be part of 4 different copies of giveaways for FIFA 21, make sure you click this link. The link will be in the description for you guys as well. This tweet, all you got to do is be following me on Twitter and retweet this tweet to be part to have 4 separate chances to win your very own copy of FIFA 21. Nice little segue there. Why not? And then it helps raise awareness for the charities that we're raising money for. Nevertheless, pre-launch objectives with a chance to earn early access reward pack, which includes an untradeable 80 to 84 overall player pick and a 10-game loan team of the week player. Team of the week 1, highlighting the best performing players from the world of football, available for a limited time. The launch of season objective 1s in early access. That's kind of cool. In addition to more time in Season 1, EA Play members will also get a Season XP boost to help them on their way to level 30 rewards. Okay, experience live FUT friendlies first with 3 nations themed live FUT friendly challenge. The first opportunity to experience events with a head start in the Human vs. Machine community event. Complete the Human vs. Machine objectives group to earn an untradeable Prime Electrum Players Pack. Yikes. To celebrate this year's Transfer Deadline Day, Early Access will also feature, for the first time ever, exclusive one-to-watch content, including one-to-watch player squad building challenges, challenge, which I suppose you can do on the web app. Don't do it with your time spent. There's another tip of advice for your 10 hours of early access content. Don't do anything on your 10 hours of early access outside of kick ball, okay? On FIFA Ultimate Team, if you are not kicking a ball in squad battles or division rivals or qualification or these community events, do everything on the web app, okay? Do not burn any time at all other than kicking a ball during your 10 hours of early access. Make the most out of that limited time. Want to watch player pick vote? Interesting. Make sure to log into FUT October 5th and 6th, both in-game and through the companion app, to vote for the player who you think deserves to be a one-to-watch item. The winner of the vote will get a ones-to-watch player SBC released during Ones to Watch. Ones to Watch. Speaking of Ones to Watch. Ooh! Oh, damn! Okay. Speaking of Ones to Watch, it's all Premier League. The full campaign will kick off in-game October 9th. One to watch play, so during the charity stream, which will be great. Ones to watch players are live player items that upgrade based on real-world performances. So far, we've confirmed 3 players will feature in the campaign: Werner, Ziyech, and Gareth Bale. So again, one thing I'll hope from EA is I feel like Ones to Watch is always such an exciting potential promotion, and all I find, and I'm sorry EA for being this harsh with it, but all I find that EA do is they use it as a way to sell copies of FIFA, and then they spend the rest of the year making sure that all of these players that got One to Watches don't necessarily get boosts, or they get very limited boosts. A perfect example last year was Quincy Promes. Within the first 2 months of the game, Quincy Promes should have probably been an 86 rated One to Watch. Now, the reason why he never got that is nothing other than the fact that an 86 rated Quincy Promes within the first 2 months of the game would have been so good for so many people's teams. And if you remember, the Promes SBC costs like 10K to do. So that is one of the things I really do not like from previous years, put it that way, is the fact that they always neuter, I suppose, the one to watch potential of players, which I really heavily dislike. Anyways, moving on. We're now excited to confirm 3 new one to watch players. Oh, here you go, boys. So Thiago, Liverpool kind of already announced that. Odegaard and Hakimi. So again, I want to be excited about this, but as what I just finished saying, I'm a little bit apprehensive when it comes to one to watches. But what I will say though is the one thing that EA have right every single year is the graphic artists they employ. My God, are these guys talented. These one to watch cards look absolutely fantastic. These are just some of the players that will feature one to watch, which this year will see 2 teams of players released over the course of the campaign. OTW Team 1 will be revealed and released October 9. OTW Team 2 will be revealed on October 14th and released October 16th. Okay. So 2 sets of one to watches. For those who pre-order the Ultimate Edition before August 14th, which EA strategically, I don't know if they tried to just convince me by this, but what was it, August 12th? They released that crazy pitch notes and presentation about career mode and all the changes. So if you guys have been following my content recently while we were doing the career mode, EA releasing that info, we all got lucky, or at least I got lucky, and I decided to pre-order August 12th during the career mode event because, to be fair, I thought that EA deserved my pre-order based off of their work on career mode, which I was very impressed by. Moving on. Dates for pre-order pack content. October 9th to the 16th, OTW Team 1 only. October 16th to the 21st, OTW Team 2. October 21st, OTW Team 1 and 2. Good. They're really stretching these promos now. My God. What the heck? Okay. Live FUT friendlies. So I don't know what the heck any of this stuff is about. With live FUT friendlies, we've combined squad rules with the different house rules and friendlies to create fun and diverse new ways to play that will be active for a limited time. Live FUT friendlies will present a new way to interact with to interact with campaigns and player programs throughout the year. Completing certain objectives in live FUT friendlies will earn you unique rewards. Okay, okay, sure. Programs. FUT21 fan favorite player programs will be returning throughout the year with several improvements. The first of these improvements will be the introduction of the new Meaningful Moments feature. So again, for those of you guys that don't know, I feel this is the, if a player scores with his weak foot, he'll get a weak foot upgrade. If a player has an incredible performance, even as a striker, and gets a couple of assists, he'll have a heavily boosted passing stat setup, I believe. With this new feature, certain special player items such as moments will now better reflect real-world footballing moments through specific upgrades to in-game, wow, I could have just read this, in-game attributes and ratings, adding more variety, depth, and options as you build your FIFA Ultimate Team. If Trent Alexander-Arnold was to receive a moments item to celebrate him as a dead ball specialist in previous games, oh, never mind. This is like going to be a separate event. So like 1 week he might get a moment beast physicality Ibra, and maybe his moment will have just full 99 physical stats, maybe in great balance or something like that, which I guess again gives EA a reason to just make crazy cool random cards. I'm not against any of this. I love it. In fact, one of my biggest complaints in previous years of Ultimate Team was that EA were too boring with player upgrades, and they were all just way too linear and way too generic, if you will. His passing would be increased to raise his free kick accuracy attribute. In FUT21, we'll be able to raise his free kick accuracy to new heights without also impacting his short and long passing to better reflect his on-the-pitch abilities. Amazing. So once again, it's not just EA stuck by like moving a graph on all of the passing stats. They can individually boost stuff, which is why when someone like, let's say Alphonso Davies gets a Team of the Year and they boost his defending stats, but then you look in his like interceptions is still like 75. Or, you know, a player gets like a dribbling boost, but because initially his balance starts so low, even though his card's good, his balance still like 43. So hopefully, again, that means players like Ibra and whatnot can end up being very usable as the year progresses. I hope. This year, we're also introducing Flashback eras. Oh my god, this is going to be a crazy year. Flashback eras highlight a specific period in a player's career, which will see a unique version of the player release to reflect that time. These player items will now be released with more authentic attributes and the player during the highlighted period of their career. As an example, an experienced defender may have had higher sprint speed in the past with lower defensive awareness. As such, his Flashback era item will have higher sprint speed rating and lower defensive awareness rating when compared to his base item. Okay, sure, whatevs. I'm not against that. League players return with some changes. This year, you can earn League players with static permanent upgrades. In addition, you'll now have the opportunity to make progress towards earning League player items by competing in specific live FUT friendlies. So are they talking about League SBCs here? Are they and renaming it League players? The live FUT friendly squad restrictions will facilitate a more even playing field as you experiment with squad building to satisfy objective requirements. See, this is kind of what I wanted them to see in an objectives game mode, right? Where everybody's going in with like a full French team for French requirements to get a left back Mendy objective. So another thing that I bitched about for years and EA are working on. That's fantastic. And I'm not saying they're doing it because of me. I'm just saying that's something that's their icons. So they're covering even icons? Player programs debuting, okay. Sports social channels, okay. Icons. We've listened to feedback and taken the learnings and insights gathered over the past few years to revamp how icons will be implemented in FUT21. Okay. Creating the most comprehensive, accessible, and exciting icon program ever. I swear to God, if this is just revamped marketing for SWAPS. Confirm there will be 4 versions of each icon in FUT: base, mid, prime, moments. I don't know if you really want me to read through all of this. You can pause it here. The stream or video here to read this. Very generically understandable. Second, we're excited to confirm icon SBCs are back. Well, wait. We're excited to confirm icon S. Okay. Who wants the ZZ sucking at EA? Step up. Who decided this? Who decided this? Who decided this? Hold on! Oh god, look at this too! They've done it! The hardcore grinders get icon SBCs, and once again, the casuals that got so mad at me last year for saying icon swaps suck and icon SBCs were way better value for time spent, you guys get what you want as well. That is the perfect world for FIFA Ultimate Team. Icon swaps are good for the dads, for the non-crazy grinders, for the casuals. Perfect. I'm happy that that program is staying around. And yet for the grinders, they're bringing icon SBCs back, boys. Are you serious? That is unbelievable. Hold on. Thank you for listening to the community on this topic. Icon SBCs back for the grinders and icon swaps still there for the casuals. Huge W. Dude. Bros, what do we always say, man? When EA deserve the criticism, we got to give it to them, right? But when they take a W like this, I can't. This is huge. This is huge. I mean, they've turned me into a fanboy just off of this. I mean, another good bit of news is, unfortunately, if EA can't make the gameplay good for FIFA 21, what was good about 19, because 19's gameplay was a pile of trash as well, at least menu grinding was a viable option and still fun, right? With icon SBCs, 19 was way more replayable for me because the menus were more intriguing, because you could sit there and grind League SBCs and then put those players eventually into slowly chipping away at getting an icon SBC that you want. So this is good. This is good, man. I unless EA only release a limited amount of icon SBCs, I can't imagine any other part of this being bad. Wow. Insane. Absolutely insane. Insane. You gotta give them credit where it's deserved, man. So let's just read through this again. Sorry, I kind of went a little bit nuts on this. Let's actually read what this entails. We're excited to confirm that icon SBCs are back. You'll once again have the opportunity to earn specific icons by completing select SBCs. We know this is something players have wanted to return, and this is how they will function in FIFA 21. First icon SBCs will be introduced from late November onwards. Okay. Icon SBCs will be available long-term, but not permanently. Okay. Not the biggest fan of that specifically. One of the things that I always thought was a big issue with icon SBCs of the past is they implemented them like this, where they had a limited time frame. So you ended up having to almost overspend. Does that make sense? On icon SBCs. I feel like they really fixed things when they left them open-ended. Anyways, here's hoping that they do this a little bit more intelligently than they did in FIFA 19. Specific version of icons will only become eligible for SBC release after they've been released in packs for a period of time. Again, another resident sleeper here. Once we start looking at the actual wording, right? This basically means that you're gonna have to wait for like a Johan Cruyff to come out by, you know, August. You see what I'm saying? So that's a little bit tough, but whatevs. It's, you know, it is what it is. After an icon SBC expires, it may be re-released at a later date. Challenges, requirements, and rewards may also be updated. Okay, so that's not bad. So the hardcore grinders could be able to pick these icons up quickly, and then later on, maybe the more casuals will get another chance at picking up a Cruyff or an R9 or whatever. Icons may be used as requirements in SBCs. So there you go. Icons. Here's the interesting point, my friends. I think one of people's biggest complaints for FIFA 19, and let's not forget, there were some pitfalls and there were some issues to the icon SBCs from FIFA 19. And one of the issues is it priced all icons at a certain exorbitant price that pushed away casuals. Casuals could not go and get even a base Steven Gerrard to use for a bit of fun because he was like 500k and every baby icon was 500k and up, right? So this here, I hope will be made a little bit more reasonable because of this icon swaps, right? The thing is in FIFA 19, icon swaps weren't a thing, so it really jacked up the price of the icon SBC costs, or the cost for base icons. So what you might have to do, and this is something that for those of you with Road to Glories, any Road to Glory, whether it's an Ultimate Road to Glory, a poor man, no FIFA point Road to Glory, whatever it is, what you might have to start considering now for icon swaps is picking up multiple icons if you can, so that you can use them in the SBCs as they come out. So that's like another very interesting point that we might have to start talking about for swaps. Even on my Ultimate Road to Glory, I'm gonna have to look and be like, damn, okay, so do I want to pick the base Cantona for 24 swaps, or do we want to take like a couple of icons so that we can put them into the SBCs as they come out in, you know, December or whatever the case may be? Something to think about, at least, which actually I think brings some nice variety into the game and how we grind and play it. So I like that. I do like that. Lastly, the hugely popular icon swaps will be returning. Complete player token objectives, earn player tokens, redeem for icons, and other pack rewards available in the icon swap release. Based on learnings, feedback, and return of icon SBCs, there'll be a handful of changes made to icon swaps this year. Icon swaps 1 will begin during December. Oh. December? When did they start this year? Didn't they start this year in October or November? Sorry, for FIFA 20? I don't remember, so I'm asking you guys to try to remember that for me. Might be because of PS5 using it as like a launch strategy. Could be. Okay. Well, whatever the case may be, that's a bit of a yikes. So the first 2-3 months, casuals can't even start working towards, you know, certain icons they want. Whatevs. It is what it is. There'll be a greater mix between icon and pack rewards, with an increased number of pack rewards. I don't remember. What do they mean by this? Icon swaps had pack rewards, or do they mean like opening a baby icon pack as a unlockable objective? They're just saying there'll be more of that. So maybe you can do 2 baby icon packs instead of deciding to do 1 baby icon pack, and then you got to take some garbage icon. You can risk it on 2 baby icons, maybe? You could get 100k packs and such? Oh, okay. I got a bad memory then. I don't remember that. Okay, so moving on. Packs rewards will be made available at lower player token values to allow more players to engage with the program. Okay. This is good. I like it. I like that you can choose to, let's say, forfeit 5 icon tokens for a base icon pack to just try and get something good, right? And instead of paying 8 icon tokens for a base Puyol. I like that. I think that's fantastic. No version of an icon base released through an SBC will be released again through icon swaps and vice versa. Oh. Okay, so again, probably another way of EA to limit the ultra meta icons to being only available through packs, right? So you can basically guarantee that like a Moments or a Prime Johan Cruyff won't be available for icon SBCs. It'll be, well, his baby and his mid card are great, but same thing then. R9 most likely will just be his base, right? I don't think they're going to put his 94 or his 96 or his 97 as an icon SBC, although maybe they'll do it later on in the year. That's another thing that that might be a possibility. Adrenaline Valley, Phil, Jag, Kurt, Electric Firecat, Kashui, Johnny, thank you guys all for the resubs. Companion app. Jump into FUT21 of the companion app launching for web on September 30th. So there is the official confirmation. Web app does indeed launch. Companion app hopefully as well. Well, of course, on the 30th, and then on mobile on October 1st. Once again, if you are a casual running a poor man road to glory, no FIFA points, or even middling commands, road to glory, a bit of FIFA points, whatever, get your usage out of the web app and the mobile app. You're taking a poo somewhere, man. You jump on, you clear out your trade pile item, you relist items, a little bit of BPM here and there. Efficiency is key if you don't want to dump money into this game and maybe only have a couple of hours a day at night on the console. Get that efficiency. You're on the way on the train to work. Pop on there, get a few things done, trading done, etc. I know Run the FUT Market uses the mobile app a lot as well. You know, I'm not the only one. Competitive gaming viewership rewards. Also sees the introduction of brand new competitive gaming viewership rewards. Viewers of select competitive gaming events who receive FGS player token earned from minimum watch time of the event. Jesus Christ. They're now getting it to the point where they're basically baiting people into sitting and watching their events for a certain period of time to get a reward. EA, you should genuinely be focusing on your gameplay being entertaining, and to be fair, their production value and their personalities in their actual competitive events are great. I think most of the pros are very entertaining, and I think like Mav and Dirty Mike and the guys and Spencer that do the presentations for their gaming events are very entertaining. And that should be the podium, not the podium, but anyways, that should be the way they get viewership in, man. Entertainment value, man. And Jimmy Conrad. Wait, Jimmy, you do presentations? Other than giving out lackluster predictions for Premier League fixtures? Moving on. I really do think that should be the focal point, man. Just trying to get viewership numbers up, and now trying to get viewership watch time up by giving out rewards. I just think this is kind of trash, personally. But it is what it is. This will be just yet another thing. I don't know if I want Mr. Conrad on my bad side. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. This won't make me watch the events. I would watch or not watch the events either way, based off of like who's presenting them and who's in the events. So for me, that's what matters. Getting a garbage reward for a kit is not going to make me sit there and watch it. Anyways, FUT preseason rewards. Any players who are eligible for preseason rewards from FUT20 preseason campaign, aka the stuff you would get as loyalty rewards anyways from playing the game in the past, will be granted on the 16th of October. Wrap up. This is just the start of what we have planned for FUT21. And we're excited for you to experience all of the above, so much more, in what is set to be the biggest year of live content in FIFA history. Yes, year. Yo, so fair play, man. I'll say, obviously, we don't know where the gameplay is. We don't know where the servers are. We don't know any of that stuff, right? And of course, for someone like me that is very, very much wanting to grind the game and play gameplay, that is the focal point. However, and I think for a lot of you guys that are going to get mad, I'm not even going to bother looking at my mentions right now on that tweet giving a compliment to EA, because it's the same brain dead fuckwits that drink their own hatred of Kool-Aid, your Kool-Aid hatred edition of, once again, apparently EA doing something good doesn't matter if a certain something else isn't good. So I hope people can pull their heads out of their asses and understand that it's a good thing that EA have done certain things like this. And that also doesn't take away from the fact that I still think gameplay is the most important thing in the world. Me complimenting EA on doing something right does not take away from me wanting gameplay and expecting gameplay and servers to be better. Okay, so I hope for those of you guys that have a decent IQ, you would have been able to put that together. So thank you so much for watching another deep dive look at the latest pitch notes. Icon SBCs and Icon SWAPS are back and together for FIFA 21 Ultimate Team, which makes me very happy. Here's hoping that EA keep making strides on making other parts of the games good. God bless. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.